friends, I hope you're having an amazing day. Today I'm coming at you with a very empowering video. I have just received MyHeritage DNA Health Plus Ancestry Kit in the mail. So I'm going to be showing you guys what this kit is, what it does, the results that it provides, and how easy it is nowadays to get DNA testing done. So without further ado, let's get started. This has just arrived in the mail. Like I said, it's the MyHeritage DNA Health Plus Ancestry Kit. If you guys have been following along on the channel for a while, you know that I have partnered with MyHeritage before, and I was able to find out where in the world I was from. Guess what I am? If you haven't checked out that video, I'll be leaving it down below. It was super exciting and super fun to film. But today I'm coming at you with the Health Plus Ancestry Kit. This test specifically will tell me my genetic risk for developing certain conditions, and if I'm a carrier for genetic conditions that may be passed down onto my future children. And the reason why I wanted to do this today, this test and this partnership with MyHeritage, is because I actually don't know anything about my birth mother's past. I don't know anything about her health, her ancestry, because she was adopted. That information just has never been accessible or available to me in my life. As you guys know, I'm a very healthy, health-conscious, vibrant person who loves to take care of this temple that I live in. So in any way that I can be aware of what I might be predisposed to, this test will only let you know if it's something that kind of runs along the line of your genetics, not if you have these things. But the fact that I can know will allow me to create better health conscious decisions in my future and just allow me to empower my health journey. Taking care of ourselves is so important. The more we can know about these bodies that we're living in and what might serve them best, the better life we can live and the longer life perhaps we can live. So let's go open it, shall we? All right, you guys, so your MyHeritage DNA Health Plus Ancestry Kit will come in the mail looking just like this. It easily opens up with your activation code unique to you because you will get your results via email when the test is complete. There's also an information slip just like this, which gives you the step-by-step instructions, making it super easy for you to test your DNA. Inside here is the bag that you'll send your tubes back into once you use the swabs to do your testing. No spit needed, just swabs. All right, so I am ready to take my swabs. These are 2 swabs, and I am going to rub them on my cheeks for 45 seconds each before placing them into the small bottle, then to send them back to MyHeritage. So as you guys saw, there's actually 2 of these guys, and there's 2 of these swabs, so just to be sure that you get best results, you're not supposed to eat or anything like that about a half an hour before. So let's get started on this. I've got my cotton swab, and I've got my timer up here, so let's get started. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to carefully open this up, and you may see that there's a small black dot on there, and that's where this should snap off. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in here. Ooh. And I'm going to put this back on. 1 out of 2 done. Let's go for the next one. Now for tube number 2. There's dropping DNA. So I'm gonna put them in this bag. The bag comes with this little cotton piece here just to absorb any leaks that might happen, but make sure that everything's secured right up, and place them in the bag. This is my DNA. This is my DNA in a bag, you guys. From doing these 2 swabs in a short amount of time, I am going to be able to receive an email that lets me know about my genetics. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to MyHeritage, and I'll be seeing you guys when I get my results. I'm back with my results. How exciting. The link in the description box and Zoe Health will give you free shipping on your order of this kit. And if you're someone who's already taken a MyHeritage DNA test, you can actually upgrade your results online to receive detailed information in regards to your health, and ancestry. More reports are added every month, which means that you'll get detailed results consistently as MyHeritage gathers more information. Now I'm going to go through the steps here in regards to giving you guys more information about what to expect when you do receive your results, and then we'll go through some of mine. So at the present time of filming this video, there's actually 27 genetic risk and carrier status reports available. So there's polygenic risk reports for heart disease, breast cancer, and type 2 diabetes, available for people who are mainly of European ancestry, and also risk reports for 15 variants on the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes. Now, what can your DNA tell you about your health? DNA contains the genetic instructions for the body. Most of the DNA in humans is the same. The differences are called variants and tell us a lot about our health. What is genetic risk? Most medical conditions are caused by a combination of non-genetic factors and DNA you were born with. Impact your genetics has on your health is called your genetic risk. So how does MyHeritage determine my genetic risk? For some conditions like BRCA-related cancers, MyHeritage analyzed a few variants that are strongly associated with the conditions. And what does it mean if I have an average or a decreased risk? Having an average or decreased risk is reassuring. However, it does not eliminate your chance of developing a genetic condition. My level of risk is influenced by my environment, lifestyle, age, in addition to my own DNA. Yes, knowing that I have an increased risk will help me make informed decisions about managing my health. Here it's stating that I have a slightly increased risk of developing the following 3 conditions: female breast cancer, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. So as I mentioned previously, I do not know any of the details of my mother's side of the family as she was adopted, so this is super empowering information. Let's explore female breast cancer a little bit deeper, because I feel like this is something a lot of us are touched by in our life, is cancer. And as females, I know that this is something that can be very, unfortunately, common. So I have a slightly increased risk of developing breast cancer. This is 1.71 times higher than average. My risk may also be influenced by other lifestyle and genetic factors that are not included in this analysis, and the data of this report is relevant to women of European ethnicity. So if you guys tuned into my DNA video, which if you haven't yet, I'll link it down below, but I am 100% European. So it's telling me more about my lifetime risk here, which is pretty interesting. So 17% of the women my age will develop breast cancer. That's such a high number, really. And let's check out the other risk factors that they have here. So family history, so that would be anyone in my family who might have had breast cancer as well. Weight, diet, and exercise, alcohol or hormone replacement therapy, childbearing and breastfeeding. So me personally, I am very conscious of my health. If you guys don't already know, I do eat a plant-based diet, which means that I do not eat animal products. I strictly eat mostly plants and rarely processed foods. Unless I'm going out to eat at a restaurant, anything that enters my house is basically rice, vegetables, and fruits. And I love living life that way because I feel like I know my body and I am empowered by my health journey, and I generally know where the food that I'm consuming is coming from. If you think about it, we spend so much time researching products like the new iPhone or a new tech that's coming out that we want to consume, but we rarely take the time to check out our own health and check in on our own health. I'm really happy that I know this, because now I know that somewhere perhaps in my ancestral lineage there is some breast cancer history, so it's just going to be something that I'm conscious of. I actively choose to love my body each and every day. So alcohol is not really something I drink very often either. I just don't really feel attracted to it so much anymore, and the more that I found that I'm in tune with my health journey, the less I desire things like alcohol, because I know that it just doesn't really feel very good to consume, especially not to the point of being drunk or tipsy or something like that. And so hormone replacement therapy, this is interesting. It says higher levels of estrogen in the body increase the risk of breast cancer due to estrogen stimulants, the growth of breast cells. For this reason, long-term exposure to combined progesterone and estrogen hormone replacement therapy, HRT or estrogen only. I do not take hormonal birth control. That was a choice that I made in university after I educated myself on the long-term studies, which there weren't any at the time, of the birth control pill and different supplements that put estrogen into your body and essentially trick your body into making you think that you are pregnant. So I actively chosen that time to do research moving forward on anything that I was going to be putting into my body, especially if it was like a supplement or a type of birth control. So I do not take any hormones, and I am so happy that I live my life naturally in that state of flow. The other risk factor here is childbearing and breastfeeding. So I do not have a child yet anyways, knock knock. Another part of this MyHeritage test is that it also lets you know about genetic risks for when you are carrying a child. So you and your partner could, for example, get this test and know what you might be at risk for. I'm personally not going to share that information today because I just feel like that's a little more on the private end of things, and it would be something that I would discuss only with my partner. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me and checking out my results with me. I hope that you choose to empower your health journey. It is so important to be in tune with your body and to protect it. It is our vessel that takes us from point A to point B, so it's important for us to be in tune and to treat our bodies with self-love and positive, vibrant foods, and just live a very healthy and active life. So yeah, I hope this was the inspiration that you needed today, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!